Hi guys. Right, quickly trying to knock together this cake. I picked up this card in Waitrose the other day. Looks a yummy cake, lemon and blueberry. I'm going to chuck a couple of raspberries in if they're okay when I get them out of the fridge. But I thought, fancy bit of cake, afternoon tea and all that. So, and I'm a bit nervous. I've never cooked a sponge in either of my ninjas, so this is going to be a first. I haven't bothered, it's in the mixer, I haven't bothered showing you the way out or anything. It's a perfectly straightforward sponge cake. 6 ounces of unsalted butter, 6 ounces of caster sugar, 3 large eggs, and 6 ounces of self-raising flour, a teaspoonful of vanilla, and 1 lemon which is zested and juiced. Okay, so that's basically it, and of course your blueberries. And like I say, I'm going to chuck in a couple of raspberries as well. So anyway, the important bit, the mixing is being done. Quickly take you through what is in here, what I actually did. I creamed the sugar and butter first in the mixer. Then I incorporated basically the flour, the eggs, and the last in was the vanilla essence and the lemon zest and the lemon juice. It's a really straightforward, simple recipe, which I think is a good way to start when you not use these things. My next job is this is a ninja cake tin that fits this machine. So I'm going to actually, I'm used to tins where I can access the bottom to tap the sponge out. I can't with this. So I'm going to put a bit of parchment in there, butter the sides, so that when the cake is done, I'm hoping I just need tap the sides, knock the bottom, and the cake will fall out, but we'll see. So I'm going to do that now, guys, and I'll show you what I've done, and then I'm going to pour the batter, the cake batter, into there and put it in the Ninja. Okay guys, so I've got my blueberries and raspberries ready. I've prepped my tin. It's got the little stand on underneath for this bigger Ninja, and it just clips on and off. It's got, I've buttered the base and just put its baking parchment or greaseproof paper, cut a circle around. The way I cut the circle was turn the tin upside down, drew around it, and then cut it out. So put the piece of paper in there, which I just hope will help. And I'm just going to scrape this all into here now. Okay, just going to even that, swirl it around, and I'm going to now put the fruit in. Okay, so I'm just scattering. Oops, they're not very even. My husband's laughing his socks off here. I'm never going to make a Delia Smith. You know, I'm just not that type of cook. Right, okay. That was not meant to happen, guys. I think this is going to be more like a pudding than a cake. John thinks it's hysterical. That's the most out of balance thing I've ever done in my life. Right, there we go. Although no, I can't say that. I've done a few out of balance things, really. Right. I'm going to lick the bowl. Okay, so that is going in here. Right, I need a margarita to get over the shock of this. Right, okay, so oh god, let's turn the Ninja on, see if I can find bake. Yes, right, let's go bake. There we go. Right, we've got bake. That's a start. It says 180. How long does it want me to bake it for? 35 to 40 minutes. Okay. Oh, it's gone 190. I don't want 190. Right, down. 180. It still seems quite hot. Maybe I'll try slow bake. There's no takers on that. Give me any ideas here at all. Right, let's just follow the instructions then. Let's do 35 and take a chance on it, guys. Okay, we're on bake. We're at 35. Oh god, everything crossed. Bake. Right, gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, I want some. Are we on? Are we live? Testing? Yes. Well, we're back, everyone. And I've got to confess, I think this is mine, the ends of a margarita. Have you ever seen a margarita that's not been trimmed in salt but demolished in salt? My husband decided he would make me a lovely margarita. I am partial to these, but you know, you just dip the rim in some salt. But I've got a bucket load of salt, so I'm on sodium overload really, but still. Anyway, I wanted to show you the Ninja tin that I baked this cake in. Worked amazing. I just literally tipped the cake out, held it, tipped it up, and it came out. So I'm well chuffed with that. And the cake, considering I just threw it all in really, and I mean that's what I did. I thought, oh for God's sake, it's a basic sponge this. So I just whacked it all in the KitchenAid. What I did do was what Waitrose actually said on the card was place the blueberries. How do they describe it here? Let me see. Scatter the blueberries over the top. When I did this, and it said 150 gram pack, which was what I had, I put it over there, and my God, as you can see, I had this avalanche of blueberries, and I threw a couple of raspberries in as well. But I think next time when I bake this, and I will actually do a swirl through of the blueberries so I get a bit more of a mix. But I tell you folks, not kidding, this is one yummy. Let me have another piece anyway. As you can see, we've demolished one piece. The blueberries have just cooked like a gorgeous jam. And you're picking up the lemon in it. The sponge is super. And I think the cake won't last long anyway. Absolutely lovely. For this tin, for those of you who've got this tin, I would probably do a bigger quantity. The tin that recipe is for is an 8-inch. This is 9. So I'm going to try and sit down, work out the correct quantity for those of you who've got this tin. I will copy this recipe from Waitrose for those of you who've got a smaller tin. But for those of you who have this great big tin, you want a bit more in there to give you a bit more depth, I think. Although saying that, this is absolutely delicious, and with a blob of ice cream or a nice blob of clotted cream, oh my God, you're going to heaven. So I'm chuffed a bit. First cake in the Ninja, and it's super delicious, and it was chucked together, guys. You know, it's Sunday afternoon, you don't want to be messing about, do you? So I would say when I write this up, give it a go. It's absolutely delicious. Just, as I say, swirl those blueberries through. You don't want an avalanche of blueberries on the top of your cake, really, but it's lovely. And I'll see you soon with another interesting recipe, I hope. Bye for now.